All right, we're back to this book, Popular Fly Patterns by Terry Hellekson. And if you saw one of my other tying videos, you know that I really like this book. I haven't really looked in it that much, but it's a cool book. But it's falling apart on me, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. Just has so many cool flies, and it's just no screwing around. Here's the fly, here's the dressing, done. Let's move on to the next one. I love that. So here's the one we're tying, little yellow stone. See that? Little yellow stone. And Mr. Terry Hellekson wants us to use a 38-941, which is kind of like a streamer hook. It's a small streamer hook. You want you to use 10 to 12. That's what this is right here. This is a 12. 12 1X long. And it's a small stone fly. Small stone fly. So this is the right size. I like it. I like the 12. The 10 feel for me personally is a little bit big, but and that's all he says, 10 and 12. So I think either are right. I like the 12, and I only have a few of these hooks, just a little bag of them. So we can't screw this up. I can tell you right now, if we screw this up, I'm going to be stripping this thing, and we're going to use this hook again. So we'll tie on right here. I'm using a yellow Giorgio Vinici 12-0. If you're using one of these classic hooks, watch out for that point. That thing will do some damage. Do some damage to your thread and your finger. The tail is grizzly. Yellow grizzly. Now it says pale yellow in the dressing. But this is what I have. I got yellow. And I think this is okay. We're going to take off. We're just going to make sure that the fibers are even. And then we'll take off a little bunch. They shouldn't be that long. Half the hook is probably all you need. And I think you could even spread them a little bit if you wanted to. Now I'm going to go up. Oof. That was almost the end of my thread. If you can see, it's frayed a little bit. We're going to go up, and we're going to go back. Okay. Hackle. Hackle's this right here. It's a yellow grizzly. They say pale yellow. So this is kind of a bright yellow, but I think it'll be okay. I don't think it's a big deal. Now we're going to check this. We want to make sure we get the right. I don't think that's small enough. We need a pretty small. I always like to check it. This is probably okay. I always like to, me personally, I like to check it right before I'm going to tie it in. And I think I like to make sure I leave a good amount of stem. Because I don't want fibers going in weird ways. And I think that's going to be okay. And one more. And then we'll catch it here. And then we'll take that off. Now, the rib is supposed to be yellow nylon, or mono if you have a yellow mono. I'm just going to use a 3-0 yellow. for your yellow uni. There's the thing right there. See that? And we'll tie this in, bring it in pretty good, and we're going to go up and then we're going to go back. And we're going to go up, I'm going to go back right to that hackle. And I'm going to tuck it into the material holder. Now, on the body, it says like a yarn or synthetic, but it's chartreuse. I'm going to use chartreuse dubbing. I have some yarn, but I don't know. If you can use something like this, I'll show you. I'll show you quick if you want to. Like one of these. See that? But I don't know. I don't like it. I'm just going to use dubbing. Now, if you like to have the rib cross-ribbed, you don't have to put the dubbing up this way, the way I'm doing it now. You could actually dub the opposite way if you wanted to, but you got to make sure you put a whip finish in first before you try and go the opposite way, or else obviously the thread will unravel. But yeah, if you put a little whip finish back here, then you could turn your thread the other way, and then you need to whip finish again in reverse. It's a little bit complicated, but or you could bring the rib up, the opposite way. But I think that with dubbing, which is why I like using it, is that you don't really have to worry about that. You can just rip it, and it's gonna be fine. You'll be able to see it because dubbing is obviously not like a yarn or anything, or like pheasant tail. I don't think I did that close enough. There we go. That's good. Now, another hackle. We can use the same hackle. Just break it a little further up. And try and make sure you don't have any like weird webbing. If you see any of that, just take that off. And we put it in here. And right behind the eye. Now I'm tying it with the inside facing the back of the hook. But if you like going the opposite way, you can do that too. And then I'm going to go in front of this. I'm not going to really fold it back. I'm just going to kind of get it out of the way, and then I'm going to cut it. And this one here. That's all right. And then we're going to whip finish. I think there's one little fiber here. It's hard to tell, but I think there might. And that's it. There's one right here. That's it. Little yellow stone. I think that I think it's a cool fly. Tail spread a little bit, which is what I like. Yeah. I could show you let me show you the front. Yeah. Looks cool. All right. Another one from this book, Popular Fly Patterns by Terry Hellekson. I really like this book. I'm going to keep on going with it. All right. Thanks.